Welcome to the Tiny Cupboard. Thank you. Yes. You're about to see Stoner Morning Show. Not yet. I'm just here to say welcome and welcome you to this. I have White Claws and beers and ciders at our donation-based bar up front. Also water if you get thirsty. There are edibles for sale, and there's hand sanitizer up there. So please use it. Please be careful. Be safe. Put your hands together for Stoner Morning Show!
Yeah.
All right. Give it up for yourselves in life. And, yeah.
I want to try this. Give it up for yourselves without clapping. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. Give it up for yourselves without clapping and non-verbally.
Well, okay.
This guy had a seizure.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That brings up an interesting point because for years I've been trying to think of what can we do other than wooing. You know? Like when we're in a crowd, people are compelled to woo, but it's like there has to be another noise that we can make other than woo.
Let's invent it right now. Who's got it?
Does anybody have any thoughts?
You're making direct eye contact with me. You got it.
Yeah.
What's the sound? What's the new sound?
Back of the class. We haven't heard from you yet today.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
All right. Cool. Well, thanks for being here. This is Stoner Morning Show. This is Ralf.
And Shawn.
I'm Shawn. This is the chillest
morning show.
Morning show. It's so chill it happens at night.
Yeah, yeah. It's excessive chill.
That's right.
Yeah. We've done that joke. How many times have we done that? Not as many times as you think. Maybe 4 times we've done that joke.
I think we'll give 20% of the time we've done that joke.
Yeah, only 20% of the time.
It never gets a laugh.
Never.
But it makes people
never
think.
Never gotten a laugh,
right.
Yeah. It makes people feel.
There it is. Yeah, give it up for thinking and feeling over there. All right. What's up with you? I'm ready to start.
All right, sit time. This is now we get serious.
Yeah.
When it's time to sit, then we really get into it.
Mm-hmm.
What is up with me? There's lots of things happening in my life. I'm going to say something real.
Yeah.
A friend of mine. I don't think I should say this, and so I'm going to.
Oh, all right.
A friend of mine, I was talking to him about how I tend to lose friends at a faster rate than I gain them.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend said to me, "Hey, who's your favorite superhero?" And of course, my favorite superhero is Daredevil. Yes.
Yeah.
My favorite superhero is Daredevil. But he said, "All right, but I think the superhero that you actually are is Black Bolt."
Wait, he said that's... He was like, your favorite, you're wrong about your favorite superhero?
Yeah, I'm wrong.
It's actually Black Bolt? Who's Black Bolt?
Black Bolt is a character that if he ever speaks, the world will explode.
What? Is that a real character? How do you know you have that power?
Because I just say the wrong thing all the time.
No. I'm not on you.
Oh, how does he know?
How does the character...
Probably destroyed his home planet.
Oh, okay.
And lives with the guilt and shame all his days.
So they're a visitor here on Earth.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Wow. So you say the wrong thing. Okay, now we're on you.
Yeah.
You say the wrong thing.
I say the wrong thing. You say the wrong thing ever?
Do I ever?
I was looking at this guy, but both of you. Oh, shit.
Here's the thing, though.
Thank you for being
I don't
honest.
think you say the wrong thing. I think you speak your mind at a level that it's more off. I think you're more honest and open than other people. And I think that makes people uncomfortable, and that people think that it's wrong because you're saying the things that they don't want to hear. I think
you're my friend. You're being nice. That's a very flattering way to put it.
Well, okay.
Who thinks
I also say the same thing when I say some horrible thing about me, and somebody is like, "Well," and I'm like, "Well, you know me, you know."
Yeah. I don't know.
What was somebody had something over here?
I just was wondering if anybody else in here says the wrong thing often.
Sure. Well, yeah.
This gentleman right here is just like...
Are you looking for examples?
No, I just... This is a man who I feel like always has an elegant thing to say, and I just have so much envy. He just is like...
I pick up on that, yeah.
No,
elegance.
I keep it cool.
Yeah. Man, if somebody asked me, Shawn, what's the most elegant thing you've ever said?
Ooh.
I don't even know. I can't even begin to dream. Have I ever said anything elegant?
I'm sure you've said something elegant. Sure you have.
Yeah, but people probably thought I was like being sarcastic or something.
Oh, that could be true.
Maybe.
That could be true. Anybody in here also have the disease of saying the wrong thing too much? My girlfriend, that's why we're together. Our fact checker, Anya.
All right. This isn't how the show normally goes, but I'm going to tell you how the show's going so far.
Yeah.
So far the show is Ralf will bring up an idea.
Yes.
And then be accusatory in the audience of
yes.
Who's done it?
Yeah. And that's
so far happened. That's how the show has been going, which is fine.
That's usually what I do.
Yeah.
I want to give, before we move on, I'm going to give you an opportunity to turn it around. Anybody have anything they want to accuse me of right now? Accuse me of something. I will take it. I won't resist. I won't deny it.
What did you do? You got to accuse him. But that is an accusation in some ways. It's a very general one. What did you do?
Just that I did something.
Yeah.
I did do something.
I have something that I want to try.
Go ahead.
If we're going to move past the accusations, no. Your girlfriend has one.
She has an accusation. Anya has an accusation.
Give it up for stylishly late.
Woo!
So the reason that's funny, you're just joining us, is because I just said the show so far has been very accusatory to the audience.
Yeah.
But from Ralf, and then I did it.
Then you did some accusing.
Anyway, but welcome. Thank you. Yes. Elegance.
I had a bagel the other day, and I was really looking forward to it because I was recently put on having bagel with butter instead of cream cheese.
Bagel. Looking forward to it. All right.
So I've been having bagels with butter occasionally.
Love it.
And the first one was amazing, and every bagel since then has had a problem. I like the unsalted butter, but they use the salted. And then one time the butter was grainy.
Miss, I'm going to stop you right there. Okay, that's what I wanted. Where's the accusation? Oh, it's his fault. Why?
Why is it my fault that you had a terrible bagel?
You just did something and it's your fault.
All right.
You're accusing me of some kind of voodoo? All right. Racist.
This has been unsuccessful, and I'll tell you why. It's because Ralf put that out there as a game to play. Accuse me of something, which... Yeah. I mean, it doesn't sound like a fun game. Problem one. But then what happened was Ralph's actual girlfriend accused him of something, and immediately it was like, this isn't fun at all.
Yeah.
But that's the fun of live theater, because there's
you never know what's going to happen.
Not being fun.
Yeah.
All right, here's something that I do want to try. Okay. This is for everyone in the room. And one of our first guests just arrived. Also late, but that's fine. All right. This is for everyone in the room.
We're accusing everybody.
No. This is something else.
Okay.
Raise your hand if you are afraid for other people to find out that you get afraid.
Ooh.
So the people who have their hands up, you're afraid for people to find out that you do get afraid.
Maybe you repeat the question again, because that's a complex question.
I know. Raise your hand if you are afraid that other people might find out that you are afraid. Wow, there are hands in the room. This is amazing, because if that's true, this is a brave thing for you to raise your hand to.
Yes.
That's, I don't know. It feels profound to me that raise your hand if you're afraid for people to find out you're afraid. Raising your hand reveals that you are afraid, and it's brave to do what you just did. Right?
How often are people brave on a day-to-day basis?
In the back, yes. Aaron, right?
Are you raising your hand to say that you are often brave on a day-to-day basis, or are you raising your hand to answer the question? Either is acceptable. How often you raise your hand, and I am happy about that. How often are people brave on a day-to-day basis, and you raise your hand? Damn.
Yes, tell us why or how. Inspire us.
Wow. So it's an outside in. If you're carrying yourself brave, you're going to be braver.
Oh, sure.
Let me tell you something. I already admired you for your hat, and I admire you a lot more now. That's to admit, for a man, I think to admit that if somebody pulled a gun out on him that he would cry.
Well,
I would too.
Yeah.
I would cry if I even thought it was going to happen. I would cry.
Man, I cried. I teared up today.
Okay.
Listening to, once again, the Tick Tick Boom soundtrack.
Anybody?
Did someone say, oh no? Because you like it? Yeah. I mean, I only watched the movie once, but I've listened to the soundtrack relentlessly.
Do we know
I don't
this?
know.
Tick Tick Boom?
It moves me.
It's the story of the guy who played Rent, or who wrote Rent. The guy who played Rent.
It's a story about all of us. It's a story about somebody who pays rent.
It's a story of a guy who played Rent.
Identify.
From the guy who played Spider-Man plays the guy who wrote Rent.
Not Tobey Maguire.
Not Tobey Maguire.
Yes.
Come on.
Hey, but it's
the second one.
Give it up for that
the second
man.
Spider-Man.
So brave to be wrong in front of a room full of strangers. It's Andrew Garfield. Who supposedly did not sing prior to this movie, was trained for this movie, but I call bullshit a little bit, because you're an actor. You've never taken a singing class. Like, that guy could sing before. He just now sings better.
When I hear a story in the public, when I hear a movie or something put out a story, I just go ahead and believe it. I refuse to be skeptical.
I'm a doubter a little bit. Yes.
I'm not shaming you.
Sure.
But I won't be skeptical. I'll believe it.
Yeah.
If somebody tells me I never acted before and I got cast in this lead role, I say, cool. You did it. You no longer work at Pathmark. Uh-huh. You are now an actor. I just believe it.
Yeah.
Is that wrong? Does that make me naive? Am I too naive?
That's another accusation.
I'm going to accuse you of something before the end of it.
Am I wrong? Tell me.
Am I too naive? Is that too naive? Yeah. Are you doubtful when you hear stories and like, oh, this person never acted before, now they're on the cover of GQ? Do you doubt it or do you believe it?
If someone was to say that?
Yeah. You heard that story on E! News Entertainment. Okay.
I'm a little doubtful. Here's what I'm doubtful about. It's when they...
You're correct. I believe you. Yeah.
It's when they tell you those stories about, like, hey, this superhero, an actor who played a superhero, guess what? They showed up at a hospital wearing their costume. And it's like, okay, like, they're probably told to do that. It's probably in their contract. Or, I don't know. It's just like...
That hurts my heart a little bit.
I mean, it's good that they do it, of course, but it's like... Yeah, I think it's... I don't know. It's good that it happens.
If you play a superhero, I already saw you. If you play a superhero, who's your favorite superhero? Don't say Black Bolt. Who's your favorite superhero? Do you have a favorite?
Do you have one? Okay.
Okay, I'm going to give you a favorite superhero. If you show up if you play Shaft in a movie, you're Shaft.
Yeah.
The greatest detective of all time. And would you go to a hospital of sick children dressed as Shaft just to make them feel good? Would you just do that on your own?
No. Okay. Honesty. All right.
Somebody else. I'm gonna ask you. My heart is a little broken.
Ken.
You gave the right answer. Ken. Who's your favorite superhero? Shaft. You're also Shaft. Okay? Shaft 2. You lost the role and you're now Shaft. Would you, at some point, just because you had the costume in your car, stop at a hospital of sick children and go, hey kids, I'm Shaft? Oh, shoot. I gotta be...
Yes. It's a hit movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the superhero. Right. You go dressed as Bruno, because nobody talks about Bruno. You're okay. Bruno in a movie. Is that right? No. This is generational now. What's a good superhero for the...
Superman. I don't know.
Superman.
Yeah.
You're Superman.
Yeah, cast as Superman.
You're
First
cast
black
as Superman. And you're just driving around, you're like, hey, there's a hospital full of sick children, and I have the Superman costume in my trunk. Would you just stop and dress up as Superman and walk in there?
It sounds like a maybe. It's a maybe. All right.
Okay. What would stop you from doing it?
Life.
Oh, you're tired?
Yeah. All right. I have a question.
Okay.
We've seen you before, so this isn't... If you've seen this show, this doesn't apply to you. Anyone else? Do we talk to the audience too much?
No.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that
wow.
makes us feel good.
Well, who disagrees?
Who disagrees? Somebody disagrees.
Raise your hand if you're afraid, for people to find out that you get afraid. Okay, anyway. I don't know. Do you have anything else?
I think I do.
Okay.
I got one
Ralph
more
has
thing.
something to talk about, then we're going to go to Ken, then this is going to happen more, and then we have Corey, and then we all go home.
Okay. This is just a small... stupid bit that I like this.
Sure.
So, our fact checker Anya, who's not in the room right now,
great.
She didn't grow up on MTV and music videos.
Okay.
We recently got YouTube TV, which is like real TV, but it's on the internet, right?
Yes.
And so we could watch like a live stream. There's MTV Classics, which I didn't know about this, and it's just like old music videos that she didn't grow up on.
She doesn't know. Yeah.
So. This is my impression of Anya watching like a bunch of music videos from like the 70s and the 80s and early 2000s. This is my impression of her watching these videos in a stream in succession.
Sure.
Okay?
Different reactions. Yeah. Mostly not into it. Seems like Anya's mostly not into it. Yeah.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah. Is she mostly not into it?
Mostly. Well, it's a 4-minute cycle of what is this? That's weird.
Yeah.
Anya, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, I'm gonna set this up.
Yeah.
Anya didn't grow up on music videos for the most part.
We know that.
Is that accurate?
Everyone knows that.
Okay. Last night we watched a stream of MTV Classic.
Yes.
This is an impression of you watching each music video on MTV Classic, okay? That's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole progression. Is that accurate? There it is.
That's not what you did the first time.
Shit!
I will present to the audience that you gave them 2 separate impressions. So anyway, I can't. Well, it was mostly disappointment, I think. It was like... it was mostly disappointment. Yes, a lot of this.
I switched the ratios around.
That's fine. Okay. We have a guest.
We have 2
Ken,
guests.
Yeah, we're going to have Ken come up. I know, but we have a guest.
Yeah, a guest coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ken, are you cool to tell like 5 minutes of jokes and then sit down with us for a little while? Okay.
Oh, yes.
So that's going to happen, and then get ready for this, because if this show hasn't won you over yet, something is going to happen between this guest and the next guest that is going to win you over for life.
I'm telling you.
Yes. Anyway, give it up for Ken, everybody.
All
Ken,
right,
that's
Ken,
your microphone.
use this mic.
Yeah. Tell some jokes.
So what's a joke that I've been working on? It's jokes. I don't know if you guys know this. Jokes. The best jokes are the ones that are like honest, that come from a real place. And a joke that I've been dealing with, that I've been trying to make funny, you guys tell me how it goes. I talk about the disability I have. And specifically, my disability doesn't get the respect it deserves. So, like, just to put it out there, I'm colorblind. But I know people don't respect me being colorblind. Because every time I say I'm colorblind, the first thing people say is, hey, what color is this shit? And I have no fucking clue, man. I have no idea. It's either red, green, brown, or I don't know. And it's weird. Because, like, how are you going to ask somebody to explain how disabled they are through their disability? Like, imagine you saw some dude in a wheelchair at a set of stairs. And you're just like, excuse me, brother, could you pull your pant leg up? Let me see that calf atrophy. Matter of fact, you can pull your pant leg down. Can you just crawl up the stairs? I want to see if your legs go dead style or do they crumple like Russian dolls. Just, you don't like that cripple shit. You can tell. Whenever you tell cripple jokes, you can tell somebody knows a cripple when I do that shit. They don't like it. It's uncomfortable. But here's a cool thing about being colorblind that people don't realize. Is like I actually prefer it. I prefer having a limited spectrum. And I know this because I put on those glasses. They're called chroma, and they let me see color. And nothing has ever been more fucking absurd than seeing color the way you motherfuckers do. I hate it. It's like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's just Care Bears everywhere, bright. I like my colors conservative. And my colorblindness I never realized that being colorblind made me a fucking bigot. Because everybody says, hey, there's these different kinds of blues. Nah, nigga, there's one blue. There is one blue. I put on those glasses and I saw like 7 blues and I took my glass off instantly. I'm like, yo, ugh. Yo, like people who aren't colorblind, like, yo, every color you look at, it's like, yo, you trying to fuck? What's up? Yellow's too loud. Yellow with my eyes is cool. Yellow with these glasses is like, yo, that shit is haram, yo. Put your hijab back on, bitch. I don't like it. Speaking of colorblind, I'm also in an interracial relationship. And it's not, when I say interracial, I mean this is top shelf interracial. It's not this Indian Asian shit. This is black and Spanish shit. No. I'm talking black and white. Hutus and Tutsis. All right? I can't even get off with my wife at certain stops. That's how white she is. She's in hip-hop white. She's Avril Lavigne, whatever white niggas do, green bean casserole. She's real white. She don't like rap music. And that's how I want it, pure. She tried to put on hoop earrings. I'm like, no, you put those fucking seashells back in. And you do that Sheryl Crow shit. She tried to play Iggy Azalea one time. I spat on her. I was like, yo, don't you ever disrespect your fucking people. You stick to that country shit. Recently, she said some spicy shit to me. She was like, baby, I want you to... I want the bedroom to be a little bit more hot. You know what she said? She said, I want you to hurt me. I was like, oh, okay. So the next time we were in the bedroom, I leaned over and I was like, yo, your dad called me a nigga at Thanksgiving. And you've let yourself go. And it was as quiet as it is right now. But she never came harder. No, that's fucked up. Her dad never called me a nigga at Thanksgiving. Guys, that's my time, man. I appreciate it. Do I get up? How do I do this?
Give it up for Ken. Yeah.
Stay there. Hang out with us.
Stay right there, yeah. All right. Ken walked up on stage and was like, I'm going to try this new joke on you, and then proceeded to talk for 5.5 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was that bad?
No.
Beautiful.
But what was the joke that you wanted us to...
The colorblindness. It's just the idea of...
No, it's very good.
Like not getting respect.
I think it's great that you're colorblind, and here's why. And you already went into it kind of, because you said you tried on those glasses, you know? Which I knew you would have that reaction in a way. But The great thing about being colorblind is you get to go through life with more wonder because you just wonder what everything looks like in our eyes.
You know what it is? It's not wonder. I feel like...
I think you're wrong. You get to wonder more.
No, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
No, because I'm dead serious. I put the glasses on and I'm like, this is why niggas are so soft today.
Wow. Whoa. A color palette that makes us weak.
Wow.
It does. I'm going to tell you, if all of us just saw grayscale, I'm telling you, it'd be...
There's something about that.
This shit would be 18th century Uganda all over again, and that's what I prefer. That's why I thrive.
I really have a thought that is wrong, but I feel it.
I need to hear it.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I feel like, whenever you see movies about slavery, those guys they're wearing like two colors. And they're getting beat and then working for 12 hours. If we had Versace at that time, all the slaves would be dead. They wouldn't have made it.
Here's the thing. Just because they're wearing two colors doesn't mean they only see two colors.
Oh,
See, if they saw two colors, it'd have been different. White people would have been finished.
Oh, shit.
Finished. It's like, yeah, what? Blue? Pink? I don't know what pink is. People talk about it. This shit is a mystery.
Man, it's right behind you.
You know what this looks like? You know what this shit looks like?
Yeah.
Looks like a white wall that needs to be conquered. That's what it looks like when you're conquered.
Wow.
Just smash. Let's just smash the wall.
This is the most militant this show has ever been.
Yeah.
This show has never been. Last show, what did we talk about? Probably Batman or something.
The last show Ralph and I did, we both fell asleep in the middle of the show.
It's never been.
But everyone was riveted.
Because you guys, you know what it is? Because you guys are like friendly, likable, warm, oatmeal, salt of the
We're
earth brothers.
warm granola people.
Like we need to get that nigga who shot up the train station.
Oh,
we need to get him.
Oh my God.
What was your thoughts on that day? We have to talk about this because this was just a week ago.
When there was a motherfucking shoot, I was like, I guess Uber.
Just Uber.
I thought Uber instantly.
Wow.
Like think about this. We're all New Yorkers in here. Everybody's in here. Like as soon as y'all heard motherfuckers were shooting on the train, you were like, okay, my commute is different now.
Yes.
Right? Yes. Even me.
I did also think, is this going to be the only one today? I was like, is this going to be bigger?
Really? No, we don't. Motherfuckers don't shoot. Listen. The most hardened criminals know that just regular people on the train. They don't do that.
Right.
So this brother really took it to a whole new level. He's like, hey, I'm going to shoot. It's a train, man.
Yeah.
What train was the end, right?
The end train, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes.
That shit would never happen on the blue line.
Why is that?
The ACE, man, that shit is...
It
like
doesn't matter why. He just sees the world differently than you.
Oh, yeah, because it's
he can't explain it.
That was such a strange... It was strange how we were all... I think it was like... It was almost like a repeat of I hate that I'm saying this too, but it was almost like a repeat of the Will Smith slap. And for one day, everybody was like, what's going on? You know what I mean? It's like, and we knew in a few days we would be fine, but that day we were all like, what's happening? Is that a wrong thing to say, or is that accurate?
Well, it was shocking, and then a different kind of shocking.
Yeah, it was just like, you just feel... I think you know that, like, okay, if this doesn't happen again, after today, it'll be like, we'll ease back into normal. And I think that's the same way I felt. It was like, what the hell? With the slap, I feel like everyone's turned against me, but it's okay. I'm only speaking my truth.
No.
I feel like with the slap, I was like, what is happening in the world? And you knew you'd get over it, but you're still like, I'm not.
Well, you guys are comics, so it's different. It felt close to home.
Oh,
so like
please.
As a comic, I was like, oh shit. I'm gonna have to fight niggas on stage now.
Did you seriously have that thought?
Because I say egregious things. Like I talk about my white wife in front of black women. It's like already.
Yeah.
That's right, I'm already burning it too far. But then I say some offensive things, but I'm also 6'4".
Yes. I always wanted to ask a comic this. A comic who, like, their habit is to push things far. Is it for you like an impulse, like this is just how I think, or is it for you like I must play this game?
It's a game, but also I think the world is like kind of an ugly place. Like we know what's going on, like income inequality, the police, the government. There's so many things that are not great. I mean, we've got a lot of things to be grateful for, but I think comedy should talk about the thing that's a little ugly. Because right now we're too comfortable with trying to placate everybody. And I think we should find moments to just occasionally disrespect one person. And move it around.
Yes, yeah. Oh, hit everybody.
Move it around like the UN. Like the UN is like, all right, Korea 1 month, Uganda the next month, Montenegro. Like they switch Secretary General. So I like to move jokes around and beat people up. Everybody, because we all need to laugh at each other.
Yeah. Well, in some way, it might explain why people do get upset, because they might feel like, "Hey, the spotlight's been on me for a little while. Why isn't it moving somewhere else?"
Moving around?
Yeah.
It should, and I'm like,
It should, yeah.
And I'm also like a huge fan of like I've noticed like right now, white people are getting beat up. I like to move it around. Mm-hmm. I'll move it to West Africans. And then that's where I'm just going to stop right there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stop right there.
What's your Instagram handle again?
Ugandan Fuji.
Ugandan Fuji. Ken.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Where can people see you next?
On the A.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll see me on the A. But
the A train will just
if
say-
you guys like comedy, just go to comedy clubs. I'll be doing check spots or I'll be barking. Some shit like that.
Nice.
Who knows?
Beautiful.
You'll be back, right?
Yeah,
You
we'd
will.
love to have
I'm
you
hanging
back.
out. I'm hanging out.
Yeah. All right, give it up for
it up for
at
Ken.
Ugandan Fuji,
Yeah.
everybody. Thank you, Ken.
All right.
Thank you.
Funny. You can leave it there. All right. Okay, we have one more guest, but before we do that, I promised something I promised something spectacular,
I believed you.
right?
Yes.
And then Ralph was like, "Oh, we've planned this. We didn't plan.
We didn't plan.
Nobody knows what's going to happen.
I don't know
except
what's
for
going to
me.
happen. Okay.
But I want to do a small segment called Dog Trick Jamboree. And maybe we can have a dog on stage.
We do have
and
a
maybe
dog.
somebody can bring the dog up stage, and maybe that person could show us a few dog tricks. But I don't want the audience to clap and be loud because I'm very sensitive about
Oh, yeah, she might
energy.
scare.
So celebrate quietly, like yay.
We
Yeah.
practiced this earlier. Nonverbal, without clapping.
Yeah.
Give it up for the dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give it up for Anya and
Nonverbal and without clapping. Give it up for Masha, everybody.
Yay.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name's Anya.
All right. And what's the first trick you're going to show us?
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I had no idea this was going to happen.
But it makes sense that it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. What are you going to show us?
Let's just see a simple sit.
Yes. Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Masha looks like she's been waiting to get her turn up here the whole
She
time.
looks adorable up here from this
Yeah.
angle. How long have you been teaching Masha trick?
Her whole life, 1.5 years.
All right. What's this next one?
We're going to see a high five.
Nice. All right.
Damn, you're going to high five already? All right.
High five. Good girl.
Yes. Yay. All right, Ralph, you do the next one.
Oh, I don't even
Like
know.
the question or whatever.
I think the only other one I know is... Okay, we're going to do lie down. I hope she gets this. All right, lie down. Let's see if she does it. Lie down.
She did it! Nice. All right.
Good girl, Masha.
Oh, there's one more.
She's going to stand up.
Cool.
You need my help for this?
No.
Okay.
Hey. Sit. Up. Good girl.
Whoa! The dog went from on the ground, jumped up, grabbed your arm, took the treat, and stood there for a while. Okay. That was great.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, yeah.
Come on.
You can clap now. The dog's gone.
Yeah.
You can clap.
Now we can clap. What do you think? Lived up to expectations?
I think that was pretty good. That made me happy. How was that? That's our unofficial guest. So we do have a third guest coming up.
We have another guest.
Yeah.
Corey, do that again? At some point, yeah. In the future, we'll do that again. Yes. What do you got, Ralph?
Let me see.
And then we have, coming up later, we have Corey from the Snake Pit Exotics, right?
Yes,
Okay,
coming
good.
up soon.
Okay.
This is something I thought that I've had all my life. Just like Ken said, I'm a very nice boy. I'm a very good boy. I've never dropped out of anything. I've never cut school.
Wow.
I've never dropped out of started a college and dropped out. Wow. I've never dropped out of anything.
Yeah.
I want to know is there anyone in this room who's ever dropped out of anything, and what was the aftermath? What happened? Good or bad? I don't want to. Anybody ever start something and drop out and are like, this is what happened?
Sure. Karate class, marriage, what? Taekwondo.
How long did you do it, and what made you drop out, and how did you drop out?
Were you a kid or an adult? Yeah. What happened?
Okay.
All right. It happened in the class or outside the class?
No, in the class.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Whoa.
And then you just never went back. Wow. Did you walk out in the middle of the class, or did you stick it out to the end? You just sat holding your belt? Yeah.
But I didn't let anybody know.
Oh. Secretly inside, you're like, never. Okay, that's a good one. Anybody else ever drop out of anything? And let us know what happened. Oh, this is what I want to know. Afterward, did it affect your life? Did you feel guilty that you dropped out? Or were you like, man, I'm good. I want to... Wow.
Oh, so that's a no. It did not affect his life.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Anybody else ever drop out of anything?
No
This guy.
shame. Yeah.
I dropped out of high school football after 3 days.
Whoa. What year? Freshman, sophomore?
How?
Is it because you are a shitty athlete?
No, I had never played football in my life.
Oh.
My dad wanted me to.
Oh.
Because my dad was super excited about it.
Yeah.
How did you quit? How did you feel after you quit, and how did your dad feel?
I quit after I got late and someone was trying to run. A running back was coming towards me, and someone on my team got really mad at me, like lifted me up by the horse collar and just asked me if I was scared. And so I took my equipment off, put it on the sidewalk, and I just walked home.
Yeah.
Whoa. And how did your dad feel about that?
He was angry at first.
Did he? Do you feel like he ever understood, or you just was like, whatever? He just.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah. But how did you feel about it? Do you feel now that you made the right choice?
Oh, for sure.
Nice. Did you ever end
Never
up...
caught a football since?
No, I've never really played at all.
Yes. Yeah, I love it. Anybody else? One more person ever drop out of anything. I'm asking only because I feel like I've run into so many people who are like, I dropped out of college or I dropped out of high school, and they're doing great. And when I was a kid, I would have been like, no way. You know what I mean? This didn't occur to me that you could drop out of anything and it's okay. I always thought, you follow the rules. Anybody else?
You left your family's group chat? Wow, now it's interesting. Remember when I said earlier that something was going to happen that's going to blow our minds? This is it.
How did you... Okay, how long ago was this?
Did you say anything?
Yeah, how did you do
Or
it?
did you ghost? Yeah.
You texted your mom and said, take me out of the family chat.
Whoa.
How long ago was this? 2 years ago. What was that? How did your mom take it?
Was she mad? Yeah. What did she say to you eventually? All right.
Was anybody else offended? Because I was kicked out of my family group.
What? You were kicked out of a family group chat?
It's a painful story, but I was.
Whoa.
But I didn't purposefully eject myself. What's that? Okay, I'm gonna again. This is painful. This
All
is.
right.
But you shared, and I'm gonna share. I had about the same year that my mom passed, I had a big falling out with my sisters. We had a big argument. Me and my sisters are very, very close. And it was over like money and bullshit.
Yeah.
And something went down that was private between us, and I told the whole family in a group chat, and my sister cut me out of the group chat.
Wow.
Yeah. So we've since reconciled.
Resolved, yeah.
We've since reconciled. But did you have like cousins or siblings who were like, "What the fuck, bro"? Oh, okay.
A very understanding family.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay.
That's good.
That's my whole segment. That's all I had. Thank you guys for sharing those stories.
Yeah.
And did I skip someone? Did anybody want to go and didn't get to go? Okay, good.
Okay. Well, let's have our next guest of the night, Corey.
Corey, come on up.
Give it up here. We're not going to make you tell jokes. We're not going to make you tell jokes unless you want to.
Yes.
Well, that was a joke by threatening to make you tell jokes. Okay. You are here. You are a business owner.
More or less, yes, sir.
Yeah. The Snake Pit Exotics, right?
Yes.
I bet with names.
It's Underground's best exotics.
Oh, yes.
Underground's best exotics. Tell
Yes.
people what it is you guys sell. What do you guys offer?
We will offer a little bit of everything. Our main thing is cannabis, different kind of flowers. We really like to sell gelatos, sherbs, every now and then sativas, but we're more in the indica family. We have a lot of, I have a small edible branch called Tasty Tree Treats. We have chocolates, cookies, mini cookies, because no one likes big cookies. And
The big cookies are a little excessive. If they're yeah.
And the gummies. Thank you.
Yeah. A full line.
Can you tell me again what's the name of the small edible treat?
Tasty Tree Treats.
Tasty Tree Treats.
They stand by what they are. Trust me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds delightful.
How did you fall into more indica stuff, as you said? It felt like it was
Because
a choice.
Well, I first got into weed because, so long ago, everyone was so overcharging, and I know it don't cost that much to grow. So
Yeah.
I started really getting into it, and I'm really into the indicas. I'm really trying to relax, chill out. So that's why I really specialize in that, because I know personally when I smoke it, like,
Right.
this is what I'm looking for. So hopefully
Got
that's
it.
what my consumer is also.
You are not colorblind.
No,
when it
sir.
comes to what you were dealing with. Got it. Different kinds of strengths. All right. Ralph,
I feel like, is it fair to say that you designed your whole inventory line based on the vibe that you normally want to have?
Yes, I think that's what I did with both my weed and edible line. I always made it for the stoners. We're just trying to get high and chill. I know nowadays, since weed is getting more like mainstream, I got to be more considerate of people who aren't trying to get that high. So that's why I'm trying to look into other strains now, sativas, hybrids. But
Okay, I heard what you
What
just
is it?
said, and
What
I
is
think it's great. But
Yeah.
now this is what I want to know, and it's
Yeah.
okay if you just give me the answer that you would give. Okay, let's say I'm a customer you've never met me before, and I say, "Hey, fam, I want to get real high. I want to go insane. I want to go insane, dog. What product?"
first,
PCP. Oh my God.
I can't do PCP. Get me as close as possible, dog.
Yeah.
I would say one of my favorite strains is Rainbow Sherb, and there's a strain called Opac. It's really a high end strain. A lot of people don't know about it, but oh man, it smokes so good. Don't mind the name. I know the name, it sounds so weird. It actually was created by Pooh Shiesty. Actually knew a cultivator that grew this strain specifically for him. But since of his legal troubles, the cultivator had to start selling out. So now the phenols got out. So it's called Op Pack. It's really like big in the streets. It's really good smoke. So,
Op Pack?
Yes, sir.
Wow, yeah.
I really want to talk about quickly how Ralf has never played a character like that on stage
Never.
that I've seen.
No.
Was very well done. Such a performance.
It's just fun to think about because I understand that the weed culture is a little bit more chill. So it's interesting to think about somebody who really is committed to weed, but they want more of a crack energy.
It's out there, right? Everything's out there, right?
I feel like weed is that versatile.
Yeah.
Especially if you feel like you want to go out about your day, but you want to get high before you go do things, go to bank, run errands. Everyone's looking for a sativa, but it's hard to find that right sativa.
Yeah.
What is your... Oh, go.
This is a thought I had recently while I was stoned. And it is, I wonder if I ever will want to get so stoned that it'll make me crap my pants. Or can I get so stoned that I might crap my pants?
This gentleman is actively saying no, but I'll hear you out.
But it's a weird thought to have, but I don't know.
I understand wanting that amount of relax. Like, I want to be so relaxed that...
By the way, I also never do want to feel that way. That was like a weird thought of like, will I ever want to feel like a way that I don't want to feel? You know what I mean? Like that. Maybe that's what the real thought was. It was less about getting stoned, crapping my pants.
It makes sense to me.
Now we'll go to you.
What is your personal comfort food in your line? It doesn't have to be edible, but just what is the thing that when you've had a hard day or when you can't get any of
what's your
cooking,
go-to?
What is the thing that you
are you
like,
smoking something? Are you vaping something?
I'm always smoking. I'm always smoking something. And to be honest, I usually have a shake tray of like just my leftover highs that I don't just shake, so I just a smorgasbord of shakes.
Yeah.
So I just stuff a cone,
a special home blend.
Yes, sir.
For yours truly only. Or
milkshakes?
Is that
what you saying? Wait. I'm lost. What shake blend?
Shake like the nugs. Well, I can't sell the shake of the nugs like with leftovers. I usually on a plate on my table have like all mixes of my different highs. So I just.
Oh, that sounds lovely. But I'm gonna be honest. I thought you were talking about milkshakes.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's talk about milkshakes. Like they're great, right? I don't think I've ever made a milkshake. I don't think I've ever made one.
If you were gonna make a milkshake right now, what flavor are you?
Chocolate.
I heard chocolate immediately.
Hey, settle down, everybody.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to everybody's flavor of milkshake. Yeah.
Chocolate immediately. Anybody else got one that they feel strongly about? Strawberry.
I want raspberry.
Really?
Yeah.
Sherbet or ice cream?
Shit, I don't know. What? You can do a raspberry milkshake, right?
Anybody else got a flavor they feel strongly about? Mint chip.
Orange what? Orange creamsicle. Oh yeah.
For a second I thought you said orange pizza, which doesn't sound good, but it also might be delightful.
Like a Cheeto pizza.
Yeah.
Or an orange pizza, like a pizza that Ken can't see. Huh? What? Yeah.
What you got a flavor that you?
I'm lactose.
Okay. I'm going either. God, can I do two? I'm going either salted caramel or
milkshake.
or a peanut or something with vanilla and peanut butter and malt.
This guy has elegant taste.
This is how I know that what you just said is true.
Yeah.
When I said my flavor, this young lady went like this. God bless you. That is what it feels like.
She like howled at the moon?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is how good that flavor is. Yes. What's that?
Which?
Oh, this is I'm accusing you. Yeah. Oh, the salted caramel.
Is that
no?
true?
It was the peanut butter. Peanut butter and vanilla with malt.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, and it is that good. It is that good. What is your? Do you have a sweet tooth? Oh, two questions. Do you guys? What is your favorite sweet that you guys sell? And outside of cannabis, do you have a sweet tooth? What is your?
My favorite sweet that I would say that I sell would be my chocolate trees. I would say 1 tree, and you're good. And if you're really trying to take it to the levels you guys are trying to take it to, 2 or 3, man. 2 or 3, have fun.
Oh, wow.
But besides cannabis, I love high chews. So addicted. Like
Mochi?
I'm not familiar with mochi.
Oh shit, it's gonna change your life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ice cream dumplings, yeah.
Okay, you know.
You can get them, I believe, at Trader Joe's if you want like a very low-end introduction to mochis. Yeah, they are good. Whole Foods has Whole Foods.
Mochi, okay.
Is this blowing your mind?
That bougie stores have mochi?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
Okay. Yeah, something to look forward to. Yes, Anya.
So you like high chew?
Yes.
You ever have
Mamba, yes, I
Mamba?
have had Mamba. Nah, not like high chews, man. High chews is so addictive. It is so bad. It's so...
Little sugar is good sometimes.
Yeah.
Little sugar is good sometimes. All right. Tell us what's the best way for people to find you and find your product and explore what you have.
That's right.
Well, I do have business cards because I am on Instagram. I have people who do deliveries. I am in certain stores in the city, but sadly I'm not allowed to disclose those stores because they don't want me to say anything about it. But if you look in certain parts of the city, you never know.
Yeah.
But also the business cards, I definitely got people.
And Corey's going to be here so you can ask.
You know,
yeah.
got 2 A's for some free giveaways, so whoever's down, got you guys.
Oh, shoot.
smokes
Yeah,
weed,
yeah,
also.
absolutely. And
Yes.
And
Yeah, don't be ashamed. And when you said that to me, this gentleman went like this.
yeah, down with football.
God bless you. Yeah, good.
Comes up with the other thing. We're going to be at the Producers Club April 30th to do a stand-up show. Check us out. Get tickets for that. April 30th, Producers Club. And you're going to be there.
Yes,
and
sir.
Yes, and he's sponsoring the night, and it's going to be a blast.
Say your Instagram one more time, please.
That's right.
TSP Underground Exotics.
TSP?
P. Snake Pit. TSP.
TSP Underground Exotics.
Yeah.
Well, on the business card they just have the scanners to make life easier. I'm going to just leave some or pass them out to make life easier for guys if anyone's interested.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure to grab a card. For,
Yeah.
Corey.
All right. Give it up for Corey. Thanks so
Yeah,
much,
thank you
Corey.
so much.
Yeah, absolutely. And, all right. We're out of dog... We're good.
We're out of dog tricks.
We're out of dog tricks. Yep. We did milk shake stuff. What else? What hasn't been said? Yeah. Yes.
Okay, Ralf loves Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
He talks about how much he loves Mr. Bean.
Anybody, Mr. Bean in here? Anybody? Nobody knows.
Huge fan of Mr.
Ralph loves Mr. Bean. Yes.
Studied clown.
Mm.
And so recently he's been talking about possibly doing a remake of Mr. Bean where he is Mr. Bean.
A Ralph remake.
What would we call?
I don't know if this is going to land for everybody if you don't know Mr. Bean. If you don't know Mr. Bean, you should look up Mr. Bean.
Raise your hand if you know Mr. Bean. Okay, all right, we're familiar. Yeah.
Okay. I really love Mr. Bean
Yeah.
all my life. I would like to do a show where I remake or do new episodes of Mr. Bean.
Yes.
And so I would
And it's called...
Black Bean.
Well, I don't know if I would laugh every time, but I did laugh the first time I
There
heard
it is. I'm Ralph.
I'm Shawn.
This is Shawn.
Yes.
This is Stoner Morning Show. We're here every Monday. You can also come see our show on the 30th at Producers Club.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Yeah.
All right. We love you. God bless you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.